We are back, and ladies and gentlemen, again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Experiencing some internet issues at the Arrington Ice Arena tonight. We're working to move that back up to 100%. Good news is you haven't missed anything. 0-0, just over 10 minutes into the first period between the Bulldogs and the Panthers. Shots are 7-5 for the visitors.
Frank, speaking of shots, let's take a look at tonight's starting goaltenders. In net for the visiting Davenport Panthers, number 29, Matt Cloudis, 3-2 record, 3.59 goals against average, and an 85 save percentage.
Bulldogs win the draw. Zaremba took a shot on net. Didn't make it through. Long lead pass for the Panthers, intercepted by Hoskins. Polstruck tries a centering pass looking for Zaremba. It's blocked away. Sending it deep was Coburn for DeRoshi. Coburn and DeRoshi not playing with their usual line mate tonight, Justin Fisher, who was injured in last weekend's game versus the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Suffered a bit of a scare as he was slew-footed in front of the net. Hit his head against the ice pretty hard, Chris. He had to be stretchered off, precautionary reasons. Nonetheless, it was a scary moment for this Bulldog club. Luckily, Justin Fisher is doing just fine, likely be in the lineup next weekend. So Matt Zaremba hops into Justin Fisher's spot on that Bulldogs top line of Coburn and DeRoshi. Coburn and DeRoshi find themselves both in the top 15 in scoring. Coburn is sitting at number 2 in points. First in goals, and DeRoshi is also in the top 15.
Yeah, Frank, crazy to see what a couple of freshmen and the impact they'll have here on this heavily weighted Bulldog team. Nevertheless, great additions to the team.
And ringing the post there was Josh Hoskins, was not on the spot. Bulldogs coming that close to making it a 1-0 game, and now here comes Davenport, 3-on-1 opportunity. It's Bollinger. Bollinger going cross ice.
Wow.
Not able to handle a pass was Clayton Brown. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. It's Matt Zaremba. He's got O'Neill going in the net. Throws it for O'Neill. Can't take the backhand pass. And again, ringing the doorbell is the Bulldogs. Adam Bristol also close to his first goal of the year. And he ricochets it off the crossbar.
Yeah, Frank, that was a crazy change of events there. 3-on-1 for Davenport. Not able to handle the pass, get a shot on net. Back the other way. A breakup pass in a negative way for the Bulldogs. Bristol's trying to go top shelf, but off the post into the back netting. We're going to keep playing hockey scoreless.
So 2 posts in less than a minute for this Bulldog club. Johnny Hoskin and then Adam Bristol.
So Frank, on the Adrian College Zamboni end defending the net here, Austin Rodenbush looking to make a perfect 9-0 record. He comes in to tonight's contest 8-0. 2.21 goals against average and a 93 save percentage. Great numbers there for the freshman Rodenbush out of Ohio.
For Rodenbush, he actually has 1 loss on the season. That's
a typo,
That's
Frank?
going to be a typo right there.
Overtime loss, I believe.
Someone's got to get heck for that.
8-0-1.
Yes, 8-0-1. It is. You are
looking
correct.
to stay undefeated in regulation.
Yes, that is correct. Bulldogs with only 1 loss in regulation this year came against Dearborn 3 weeks ago.
A little bit of a disappointment game there for the Bulldogs. They want to reload here, recap, and go to work here the rest of this season.
Here come the Panthers now. Away with it is Hoffer. Stood up nicely by Eric Alden, and he's slow to get up. Now here come the Bulldogs, not able to handle the lead pass was Balovich.
Bulldogs look a little sloppy on the breakout here. They're going to want to tighten that up. The Davenport Panthers team is none to play with. They're going to shove it right back down their throat if they don't figure it out.
Johnson trying to hit Polstruck. He's going to turn it over for Cody Walsh. Cody Walsh being forechecked hard by Johnson. Walsh up for Simmons. Cross ice pass, not able to handle it. Who's going to get there first? It'll be the Panthers. Sent in by Gessler. McKay again turning it over. Battle ensues in the corner. Alden throwing some hard cross checks on McCarthy. And there's a big hit by Nick Gettle in the opposite corner. Shot on net, didn't get through.
Oh, come on.
McKay, with a number of turnovers on this shift, he's having a rough one, Chris. Not able to get it out there once again.
Yeah, Frank, Bulldogs really need to tighten it up here. They look terrible so far here.
Running around. Shot from the point is blocked. Gessler turns it over, and finally, it's McKay able to skate it out himself. McKay's going to take a shot wide of the net. Bulldogs will get a much-needed change. Send out the Dobrzanicki line.
McKay's finding himself skating around here. He needs to get on the bench here. Rough shift for him.
Foul along the half wall. It's thrown into the opposite corner for Andre Rakis. Flips it up. No Bulldogs are there. Battle for it. Oh, Bobby Beaudin almost chipped away at a loose puck. Davenport settling things down. Stephen Flood with it now. Backhand pass for nobody. Darren Tarasov rubs out Stephen Flood. Long lead pass up for Dobrzanicki. Can he beat out the icing? Yes, he does.
Goalie came out to play that, Frank. I think Davenport had that one. Poor play there by Coldis.
Rakis with it now. Floats it back in behind. Left there for the Panthers. Chipped off the glass, still not out. Hiroshi sends it back in. Tired group of Bulldogs here. Beaudet's going to get a change. Send out the Zaremba line.
Frank, this just looks like a poor game of ping pong going back and forth. Neither of these teams are looking very solid on the breakout. A pressure keeps getting applied here by Davenport. Adrian really has to tighten up here. 4:39 left in the first period, scoreless game.
I think Rakis took a shot where the sun don't shine. Right
No.
Play there.
That doesn't feel good.
Grimacing a little as he heads off to the bench. He's going to be all right. Here comes a chance here now. It's Hiroshi. He's got Coburn with him. Hiroshi cut into the net. What a save made.
Unreal.
Huge save made by goaltender Kaludis. Kaludis is down and has not moved. He looks to be in some pain.
Franco, that's a great couple saves there by Kaludis. A nice breakaway save there by Coburn as Coburn slithers right in there. A sprawling right pad stops it. And then a follow-up there. Try to go on top there by Zaremba. The pad stays strong. Kaludis is down, but two great saves were made. We're going to see what happens here. Meg Sharp, Adrian College trainer, going to take a look at escorted there by Gettle. He's now up. We're going to see what's going on here.
I think, Chris, Coburn, as he was taking the puck to the net, his knee may have clipped Kalidis in the head. Kalidis was down on all fours, sprawling out with the left pad to make a save on Coburn, and it looked like his knee clipped him in the back of the head. Shaking up, probably seeing some stars right now.
Backup goaltender Clayton Brown getting his glove adjusted there, trying to figure out what's going on with that. Just in case we end up seeing him, Clayton Brown, 3-1 record, 2.25 goal against average, and a 91 save percentage. So perhaps a little bit of a stronger goaltender in net for the Davenport Panthers this year. Meg Sharp, once again, the athletic trainer for the Adrian College Bulldogs, taking a look at Matt Cloudis. Looking like she's giving some concussion tests down there on ice, making sure he's okay to continue this game. It'll be quite the change of events here. No real structure to either team's play right now. A lot of back and forth play, Frank. 4:28 here left in the first period. Should be interesting. Let's see what happens. It looks like he's going to stick it out here. Matt Cloudis is going to stick it out. Back in net. Clayton Brown with a big sigh of relief puts his glove and blocker back down on the ice. Face off to the right of Cloudis. 5:28 here left in the first period. Shot 7-7. Tie it up.
So Kalidis stays in the game. He looks to be all right. 0-0 here, less than 5 minutes to go in the first period. Shots are 7-all. Overlooked on that Kalidis injury was what a great play made by Chris Hiroshi as he fed a streaking Coburn into the slot. And he was robbed by the left pad of Kalidis. Puck is sent down. Lead pass. Rodebush is going to come out and play it. Smart play by the goaltender. Coburn back with it. Here comes Brad Coburn. For Matt Zaremba. Zaremba will dump it in and he'll just get out of the way of a big hit. Logjam in the corner. Davenport comes away with it. Luke McCarthy is going to try an alley-oop pass. Just trying to hit Matt Ogden too far ahead of him.
Adrian College still playing pitch and fetch here. Not much going on. A lot of dump and chase going on by the Bulldogs. Once again, sloppy play on both sides of the puck for both teams. Let's see if something gets tightened up here to end out the first period.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Here comes Stephen Flood, just getting out of the way of an Anstad hit. He'll dump it in. Panthers will get a change. O'Neill's going to send it up. Wenzel's going to chip it in, and here comes Hansel. Forechecking hard. Not able to clear the line was Davenport, and now we've got a chance here for the Eagles. Excuse me, the Panthers' chance. What a save made by Austin Rodebush. Stacking the pads, Dominic Hasek style. Are you kidding me?
Franco, he's been watching me in that a lot there. Pad stack Thursday here in Arrington Ice, and a great save by Austin Rodenbush, keeping this game tied at zeros.
Now Gettle with a drive, and the Gettle finds the back of the net. Nick Gettle, shot from the blue line, eludes Kaludis, 1-0 Bulldogs.
Oh, jumping Frank, not sure what happened there. Looked like a bit of an awkward fall there by Kaludis, but nonetheless, Gettle from the top blue here, slap shot is going to go low glove on the ice there with the sprawling Kaludis on his bum to try to make the save. But regardless, trash or not, Frank, 1-0 Adrian College. 2:30 left here in the first period, and maybe that's a little spark that these Bulldogs needed.
$55 points from the Adrian College blue line this year, and that's really incredible when you think about it. These Bulldogs defensemen, they can score just as well as the forwards. Nick Gettle potting his second goal of the year to go along with 8 assists. This Bulldog blue line, let me tell you, boy, really chipping in offensively for this Bulldog club. And once again, it's the defense that opens the scoring for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Nick Gettle.
Yeah, Frank, the Ghetto Gang here. The student section called the Ghetto Gang was on their feet after that goal. Great to see them all show up and him get his group a nice little Gino there.
Icing on the Panthers. We'd like to remind you to stick around for the first intermission. Had a chance to sit down with the assistant captains Alex Dobrzanecki and Bobby Bodette the other day.
Oh!
So make sure you stick around during the first intermission coming up. Minute 33 left to go in this period.
Did you buy him coffee this time, Frank?
There was no coffee.
No coffee.
We played a game of Sewer View.
Oh!
Sewer View. And you'll just have to find out what that is.
Gotta love that. Got a penalty coming up.
It's going against the Panthers. So the Bulldogs are going to close out the first period on the power play. Slamming his stick against the glass.
Cody Walsh there getting the high sticking call. Not happy with it. If he wasn't banging his stick on the glass, maybe he wouldn't be getting those high sticks on the ice, Frank.
That's it. Bulldogs win the draw. But away comes Davenport. Chance here for Ogden. Rika steers him into the corner. Coburn cross ice for Dobrzanecki. No, excuse me, it was Tarasov. Zaremba with it now.
Oh, give me a break.
Upended in front of the net. It was a Panther defender.
What a terrible soft call that is.
Sure was.
That's ridiculous. That's 2 minutes for playing hockey, Frank. I don't care who you are, what league that is. That's ass.
So the Bulldog power play ends only 26 seconds in. Coburn to the penalty box. And we'll close out the first period 4-on-4. It's Redmond to take the draw against Simmons. And linesman Bowles is telling everyone to hold up for a second. And finally, they drop the puck. Into the corner with it is Tarasov battling with McCarthy. Rakes comes away with it. Here comes Hiroshi now with some speed. Hiroshi over the blue line. Cut into the center of the ice. Pass for Zaremba, wasn't able to handle it. Hiroshi picking up a loose puck now. Hiroshi shot on net.
Oh my.
Great save made by Kaludis. He had no idea where the rebound was. Rakes with it now. Rakes with a shot on net. It's blocked.
Nice shot block there by Thompson. Nice skate save, if you will. Davenport's going to clear it.
15 seconds left to go, and here comes McCarthy, and he's going to take a shot. And offside to his left was Mitch Gessler.
Franco, I think Rakes got that right where the sun doesn't shine. Once again, he's having a rough night there. Hopefully he's wearing the correct equipment for tonight's game.
14 seconds left to go in the period. Novoznecki in to take the draw against Eckler. Eckler wins it. And here comes Eckler over the blue line. And again, the Panthers find themselves offside. They're having some troubles with learning the rules tonight, Chris.
Yeah, Frank, I don't think they went over the rule book here before the game. Davenport not really getting the memo here. We're going to take another face-off with 9 seconds here left in the first.
Gettle's going to have to get a shot off quickly here. Gettle over the blue line. He's tripped up. Maybe looking for a call there. Doesn't find it regardless. Bulldogs lead 1-0 after 20 minutes of play here at the Arrington. Shots are all squared up at 9 apiece. Nick Gettle, the goal scorer for the Bulldogs.
Frank, solid play here for both goaltenders, Rodenbush and Kalodis. Great to see both guys coming out strong here, making it a good game. 1-0, like you said here at the end of play. Adrian 1, the Davenport Panthers 0.
And just a reminder, coming up at this intermission, interview with the assistant captains, Alex Dobrzenecki and Bobby Beaudet. That'll be lots of fun.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Bruiser Shootout. Two shooters will have 2 shots to score with Bruiser.
And now let's send it down to Laurel Van Hoff, who's at the Bulldog bench with defenseman Eric Alden. Laurel?
Hey guys, I'm here with Eric Alden, defenseman. Eric, your D has been putting up a lot of points so far this season. How are you guys doing that?
I think we're just working hard. We're working quick at getting the puck off from the point, and I don't know, we're getting our chances. Our forwards are working hard down low and making space for us up top, so it's been easy. They're giving us the chances, so it's been working well.
And so you guys are undefeated so far at home. How do you guys plan on maintaining that?
Just working hard. We always have good energy here. You know, it's a great place to play in, so we just got to keep working hard and have the fans behind us.
Well, thanks. Good luck with the rest of the game. We're going to send it back up to you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Laurel. 1-0 Bulldogs after 20 minutes of play. And we'll be right back, Chris and Frank for ACTV for the second period of play in about 15 minutes. Make sure you stick around for a little interview here with the assistant captains, Dobrzenecki and Beaudet.
Betcha.
All right, and this interview is brought to you by Adam Bristol's upcoming hairpiece, Frank Krupe alongside the assistant captains of the ACHA Division I men's club team. On my left from Garden, Michigan, Bobby Beaudet, and to my right from Fishers, Indiana, Alex Dobrzenecki. Fellas, we're going to play a little game here. This is going to be a sewer review, okay? It's going to be an interview about sewering your teammates, okay? I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and I want you to give honest answers, all right? Now, you guys live under the same roof at 1334 Michigan Avenue, correct?
Correct.
All right. There's 5 of you in there. You two, Eric Alden, Darren Trasoff, Matt O'Neill. Eric Wenzel, excuse me, 6. Of the 6 guys that are in that house, who is the most immature person in the house?
Matt O'Neill. 100% Matt O'Neill.
Matt O'Neill.
Yeah.
Why?
Look at him. I mean, the kid's born immature. Borderline there's immature, and then there's that line.
Yeah.
He's pushing that line.
Pushing the line.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your answer?
Do I even have to say it?
Matt O'Neill. O'Neill, they're calling you out here hard. Who is the most mature person in the household?
Along myself, probably Darren Tarasov.
Darren Tarasov? Is that also your answer?
No. Me.
Bob Bodette?
Bob
Bodette's the most mature person in the house?
Look at my track record.
Okay, yeah, we'll take
It's a pretty good track record.
All right, we'll take a look at it. One of the perks about being hockey players is that we get to show up to the rink wearing suits. That's one of the very nice things about being college hockey guys is we get to doll ourselves up and look pretty when we show up to the rink. So my next question is this: who has the worst style on the team? Who walks into the room before a game, and who do you just shake your hat at?
I'd have to say when Archie wears his white socks in his suit.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's pretty bad. I don't really like that.
Okay, Archie's white socks. What about you?
I'd go Justin Polishchuk. Just can't look at him.
Yeah, he is
Bad
tough. He is tough to look at.
Bad suit.
Okay, flip the coin. Most mature person, or excuse me, best style on the team.
Best style.
Yes.
Matt Schnoes.
Schnozy, okay.
Classy.
Matt Schnoz, all right. What do you got?
Alex Dobes, the kid's borderline gorgeous. Look at him.
Are you just saying that because you guys are line mates?
No. Look at him.
I changed my answer.
Look at him. Look at the camera.
I changed my answer.
Yeah, sure. Bob Bodette, okay. All right, let's move on here, fellas. Best hair on the team. Who has the best hair on the team?
Alex Dobes. Look at the guy. He wears a hat because, I mean, he's so humble about how great his hair is.
You want to take your hat off and show the camera your head of hair?
Don't.
Look at that.
Tell me that is not gorgeous.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Thanks,
Okay.
Perfect
Dobes.
hairline.
Okay. Best hair in Dobes?
Bob Odette.
Bob Bodette. Guys, this isn't fun if you're just going to keep saying each other's names. This is not how it works.
It's hard not to.
Is
Look
it?
at him. He's
Oh
so
my God.
tight.
Okay, let's flip the coin here. Worst hair on the team. Don't say Adam Bristol, because this interview is brought to you by his upcoming headpiece. So, worst hair on the
hair?
team. You can't say Adam Bristol or yourselves.
Justin Polishchuk.
Justin Polishchuk. Yeah. Okay. Bob.
I'd say Sejo. I mean, I'm kind of sick of his swoosh back long hair. He looks like Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty tough.
Okay, now last week we sat down with your co-captains, Adam Bristol and Eric Wenzel. So you get one word to describe each of them. How would you describe? Let's start with Wentz. How would you describe Eric Wenzel in one word?
Can you come back to me?
Sure. One word for Wenzel.
Loopy.
Okay, Loopy. Was that your? Okay. One word for Adam Bristol. While Dopes thinks.
Psycho.
Psycho. Okay, back to you, Dopes. One word for Wentz and one word for Adam Bristol.
For Eric Wenzel, I'd have to just say Michelle. That's my one
Okay,
word.
that's pretty good. Okay, what about for Adam?
God's country.
That's 2 words, buddy. Try again.
Dash. Don't.
Okay, dash. Okay, yeah, we'll give you that.
We'll give you a dash.
We'll give you the dash. Okay.
course.
Now, this might be an obvious answer to the next question here, but who on the team has got the best singing voice?
Nicholas Gettle. Kid's a songbird.
Nick, same thing? Now, Nick Kettle's actually in the room. Come on back here, Nick. Come on back here for a second, Nick.
He worked out today.
Nick, they say you got the best. They say you got the best voice here. Get down on one knee here. Can you give us a little sample? Quick sample for the camera. Nick Kettle here, defenseman with the ACHA Division 1 men's hockey.
There's only one song that the boys know I do good. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. The time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. And so make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life.
There you go. Nick Kettle. All right, out you go.
Real, guys.
Yeah, you guys weren't lying about that. He's got a hell of a voice.
It's tough.
Yeah. All right, now here's another question that I don't want you guys to answer. Stop looking at my sheet. I don't want you guys to say yourselves for this.
Okay.
Okay. You might not. Who has the worst fantasy hockey team on this D1 club team?
What sport?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Who has the worst fantasy hockey team? And I say you can't answer yourselves because both of you guys got pretty crappy teams.
You have to go Matt Zaremba.
Deer down?
Deer
Down 7?
down.
Why
7.
is that?
He's got 19 IR players on his team right now. He needs a few pickups.
Okay, Matt Zaremba, what about you, Bob? Worst team?
I'd have to go with Naruto's Ninja Punch. Mr. Darren Tarasov.
Okay, let's stick with fantasy here. If you're, let's say your team's in trouble, you're in danger of making the playoffs. Who are you looking to trade with? Who's the most gullible guy that you can reach out and try to and kind of rinse? Who are you throwing the towel at to try to rinse someone in a trade? Can we get a towel? Throw us a towel here,
Point
folks.
at me or?
Just a towel. Okay. Who's the towel going to?
Tell, I'd probably go Eric Alden.
Eric Alden, really?
He's weak. Very
Weak. Okay. Bob.
Zaremba. He doesn't know anything.
He learned this year though.
Well, not he doesn't. He knows
has
a
learned.
lot. He like redeemed himself from the previous couple of years.
Yeah.
But I still think there's some of that still inside him where we can kind of grease him.
Okay.
He's
All right.
doing good this year.
All right. Well, they'll share the towel then. All right, fellas. 2 more questions here for you. Who's got a milk bag body on this team? Biggest milk bag body. I'm going out to
go
Country
with,
Market.
Probably Sam Johnson.
Say so. Okay. Bob.
I'll go Sam Johnson.
We're going with Sam Johnson. Okay, that's a pretty solid answer, I suppose. All right, last question, fellas. And there's a variety of answers to this question, I'm sure. All right. You're coming down the ice on a breakaway. Groups is in net. Where are you looking to go? Where's the easiest spot to score on me?
On the ice.
5-hole?
No.
Or just on the ice?
Just low stick.
Why is that?
It's awesome.
Okay, 'cause
You
it's
can't move that leg over
No. which one?
there. We'll go right.
Over the right leg. Okay. Bob?
I'm gonna have to agree with my liney. Anywhere on the ice because he will not go down at all.
Anywhere?
Groups won't go down.
Yeah.
He'll throw the leg out there, but
Yeah.
you won't touch the ice.
When you
with your
kick that
pads.
leg up, puck slides right under.
You've
Yeah.
had those pads for how long?
Those are those were Adrian pads. I got those in my freshman year.
How clean are they? They're pretty fresh.
Well, there's a lot of practice pucks on those. Keep in mind.
yeah, but that's not. They don't really touch the scrapes of the ice.
Oh no, God no. All right, well that concludes our interview. I'd like to thank my guests, Bobby Bodell and Alex Doberzanecki, for joining us here in this Sioux review. And let's get back to the game.
He's beautiful.
All right, and this interview. from the campus of Adrian College here in Southeast Michigan. This is Thursday Night Hockey at the Arrington, second period action. Coming up, Frank Krupe alongside Chris Shornock here for Adrian College Television. The Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play, and they'll be putting their undefeated home streak on the line against the Davenport Panthers, and they've come in winning 3 of their last 4. It was a pretty even first period, Chris. Shots 10-9 for the Bulldogs. And we'll be looking to see the pace pick up here as the evening goes on.
Yeah, Frank, it's been a very interesting first period. A lot of shuffleboarding back and forth here between the two teams. Awkward goal there scored by the defenseman,
Nick Gettle.
And other than that, it's been nothing much. Goaltending's been the way to go here so far. Solid saves by both teams. Now it's time for crunch time, a second period. I'm sure Coach Hodnicki told them, you got to pick it up, got to settle down. It's going to be a good one.
All right, hockey fans, kick your feet up and put the coffee on because we are about to drop the puck for second period of play. Dover Zanecki not able to win it for the Bulldogs. We got 4-on-4 hockey here for 35 seconds. And then Davenport will be, the Bulldogs will be on to a quick power play. Nick Gettle, the goal scorer, with a soft dump into the corner. Eric Alden pinching in to hold the line. Alden around the net with it. Throws it out in front. He was looking for Beaudet. Couldn't handle the hot pass, and Beaudet with the patented one-arm throwdown in front of the net. Love that Bobby Beaudet throwdown, the native of Garden, Michigan. He does not mess around. Puck is turned over. Alden picks it up. And he's going to outlet it to Beaudet. Flipped in by Beaudet. It goes off the stanchion and right to the Davenport defense. And over the blue line with it now is Kevin Noble. His shot is blocked by Polschuk.
That's a nice save by Rodenbush. Waffle boarded right to the corner there. Not a hard one, but one you got to have.
Puck is turned over. It's Polschuk. Wasn't able to handle it. Flipped in by Adam Bristol. The captain hit the post in the first period. Still looking for his first goal. Bulldogs hit a few posts in the first period, actually.
Yeah, I think they're the postmen, the Adrian College postmen now.
The postman is right. Bristol running his man into the boards. There's Darren Tarasov, Justin Polschuk, who flips it for Sam Johnson. Johnson, cross ice, shot by Balovich, and that goes wide. Sakalaropoulos. His shot is blocked. Bristol's going to turn it over. Now here comes Davenport. Thompson is in. Good job by Sakalaropoulos to lift his stick at the last second. No shot on net.
Bristol breaks it down there, Sack, able to get the man to the corner. No shot on net. Bulldogs the other way.
Lead pass by the goaltender Kaludis is hacked away by the Bulldog defense. Adrian's going to get a change here. Puck is turned over and sent down.
Adrian College much better here, applying the pressure, looking a lot more solid here in their O zone and breaking out their D zone. A lot better than the first. Let's see if this carries on through the rest of the game.
Michael Gessler with it here for the Panthers. His pass is turned over by the Bulldogs. Matt O'Neill now. Tries to chip the puck around his man. Rakes, good job to pinch in. Rakes with a backhand. Didn't make it through. Bulldogs still with it here. Turned over. Tarasov shot. Now it's tipped in front by Anstedt. Good pressure here from Adrian. This third line of O'Neill, Anstedt, and Wenzel doing a good job. And Wenzel comes flying in. He throws a bit of a knee on his man, Tyler Ploeg. And Ploeg responds with a hard hack to Wenzel's wrist. Referee's going to let him play here, it looks like, Chris.
Yeah, Frank, Davenport looking a little sloppy here in their D zone, not able to get control. A lot of off the boards and down low.
Turned over here for Andre Rakes. Down in front is an injured Bulldog. Shot on net goes wide. It's Matt O'Neill. Is very
ridiculous.
Slow to get up.
Yeah, they're calling something there.
Very
Matt O'Neill
slow.
not happy. That better be more than a 2, Frank. Deliberate check. Slash rather, right in front of the net.
And it looked like Matt O'Neill was speared in front of the net. by number
Calls it a hook.
89, Mass Bollinger. He calls the hook, but it would look like a spear from up here, and Matt O'Neill quickly heads to the trainer's room.
Yeah, Frank, you know O'Neill's really hurt when he doesn't get up and retaliate right away. Stayed right down there on all fours. It's going to be 5-on-4 here for the Bulldogs, and I promise you they're going to apply some pressure after that cheap shot.
Your attention, please.
Bulldogs 0 for 2 on the power play in the first period. 3 shots on net in those 2 power plays. Andre Rakes with it now. Tees up Tarasov with a drive, and it's blocked in front. Sent down the ice by the Panthers. And Matt O'Neill not on the Bulldog bench. He took a hard spear in front of the Panthers goaltender, Kaludis.
He's back on there, Frank. Right next.
He's back on there. We're good to go.
Schnozy.
Shot by Coburn is blocked in front. A lot of blocked shots tonight, Chris. Panthers doing a good job of getting their body in the way of everything.
Yeah, Zach Blumke able to get one knee down and stop that, block that shot. Doesn't feel good coming off the stick of Coburn.
There's a big hit by Darren Tarasov, thrown on Aaron Bealey. Chance here for the Bulldogs. Zaremba centers.
What a save.
Huge save made by Kaludis.
What a save.
Zaremba centering for Deroshi on the back door. Another chance here for the Bulldogs, and off the blocking arm of Kaludis and over the glass.
Frankel, that all starts with a great play in the neutral zone by Tarasov. Able to throw a nice body and a 3-on-2 the other way. Nice, pretty passing play. Right there, back door. But Kaludis says, no way, Jose, with that right pad. Nice save. Face off to his right. 15:33 here left in the second period. 1-0 Bulldogs. And a great power play. 53 seconds left.
Kaludis' 10th save of the evening. Dover Zanecki wins the draw for the Bulldogs for Eric Alden. Gettle was topping for it. He wanted it. Down low the Bulldogs go. Slammed into the boards hard there was number 26, Matt Kiesler by Bodette. Balovich now battling for a loose puck. Bodette comes in to help him out. Hacking away at it is Balovich. Puck is flipped up and into the meshing. Nick Balovich mixing it up down low with Cody Mateo. 6'8" is Cody Mateo.
I wouldn't mess with him.
Native of Montreal, Quebec. Are you kidding me?
No, thank you. Oh, thank you, Frank.
This Davenport team has got some big boys on their squad. Let me tell you, Tyler Plogue, 6'3", Everett Thompson, 6'1", Mumford, 6'4", Mateo, 6'8", Bollinger, 6'1", and a number of other players that are listed at 6 feet.
Yeah, Frank, call me soft, but I'm not going to do much for those guys.
Offside there is Balovich, and again Balovich continuing to tangle with Mateo. Bulldog bench having some words. There's O'Neill leaning over right in Mateo's ear. He might have to get a couple phone books to get up on his level.
Yeah, Frank talked with O'Neill before the game. A lot of recipes he had from toying in the kitchen this summer, so I'm sure he's exchanging them with 85. Mateo.
And now it's big Josh Mateo. He's going to head to the box for elbowing, it looks like is going to be the call. It's got to be hard to not elbow somebody when you're 6'8" and you go to throw a hit.
Franco,
Nonetheless,
Davenport Panthers not being very smart here, and I love every second of it. Adrian College is going to go on a 5-on-3. All because of silliness.
Silliness is right. 12 seconds of 5-on-3 time for the Bulldogs. Zaremba, Coburn, Deroshi, the forwards out here. Rakes and Tarasov. Deroshi tees up Rakes for a drive. Puck is loose, and Coburn, you're not going to score much easier goals than that. Brad Coburn picking up a loose puck in front of the net. When you're good, the grease finds you, and he ain't going to score any greasier ones than that. Brad Coburn, 2-0 Bulldogs.
Well, Frank, that's about as nonchalant goal as I've seen here in this building. A great shot from the point. Coburn with a rebound. Goaltender Clotis on his rear end. Legs out. And Coburn takes it. And just backhand, forehand in the net. 2-0. Adrian College about as smooth as silk, Frank. 2-0. Bulldogs with 14:33 left here in the second period.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
They come right back at it.
College goal, a power play goal by number 27, his 25th of the season, Brad Colbrin. With an assist from number 4, Andre Regas. Colbrin from Regas.
So for Brad Coburn, his league-leading 25th goal of the year opens up a 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Brad Coburn, he's also second in the entire ACHA with points. He's only behind Luke Hannon of Liberty University. Here's another chance here for the Bulldogs. It's Dobrzanicki with it in behind the net. Still a minute power play time here.
Heck of a save.
Heck of a save is right.
Dobrzanicki with the puck behind the net, looking for the open Bodette in front. Gets it to him, Bodette with a nice shot on goal. With the left pad and glove hand of Clotis shuts him down. Face off to his right, 48 seconds left here, or less on the 5-on-4 with 13:39 left in the second.
Dobrzanicki not able to win the draw. 45 seconds to go on the power play, and Eric Alden could hold the line with his glove. Right back he comes though. Alden taking it to the net himself. Around he goes, centers it for Nick Gettle. Gettle tees up Bodette, one-timer, and Bodette rings the doorbell, and once again, no one is there to answer. Eric Alden with it now. It's thrown in on net, tip just wide. Good pressure here from the Bulldogs, jamming away in front was Dobrzanicki, not able to get it through. Nick Gettle now. Sends it for Dobrzanicki. Curling at the top of the blue line. Stops up. Big Balovich parked in front for the Bulldogs. Shot is stopped. What a save made by Kalutis. Nick Balovich was parked in front, whacking away at a rebound, couldn't get it to go. Shot by Gettle now is through, and another save made by Kalutis. Long shift here for these Panthers killers. Tipped in front, another save from Kalutis. Finally, Panthers able to break it out. What a great series of events for Adrian.
Frank, that's a heck of a power play there for the Bulldogs. Finally getting everything settled in. Many scoring chances. Kalutis equal to the task there. Fantastic power play there by the Bulldogs. Even a better goaltending performance there by Kalutis.
Mateo is back onto the ice, 5-on-5. A long lead pass sent up, going to be too far for Simmons. Icing waved off. Simmons out of the corner with it now. He throws it backhand in, goes wide. Down low with it is Anstad. And his pass goes through the legs of Eric Wenzel. Wenzel complaining that Walsh touched it on the way down. And he's not going to win that argument, it looks like.
Yeah, no, Frank, there's two arguments you're not going to win in life. One's with your wife, and the other one's with a referee.
I don't believe in the history that we've been playing hockey. You ever seen a ref go back on his call and change his mind? I'm not surprised to see that trend continues.
Franco, I believe we actually saw that in the NHL last night, and that penalty on Stoll.
Really?
Yeah, there was a hit at the blue line, and they put him in the box. They congregated together, and they ended up taking him out.
Really?
Yeah, they're talking about it's a replays on penalties now.
That's incredible. I heard Pierre McGuire talking about a coach's challenge at the NBC game last night. Leafs won that game 6-1, by the way. Shot floated in by Hoskins. That just grazes wide of the net.
If they do, Frank, I think a red flag needs to be initiated.
We'll keep our eye on that. Bulldogs have really stepped up the tempo here. They're controlling all of the pace. Shot by Anstad, blocker to side by Mateo. Excuse me. Goaltender Kalutis.
Frank, as we approach here the mid-mark of the second period and the game, in other words, shots 21-11, Kalutis only letting in 2 of those, 19 saves on 21 shots. Pretty good goaltending performance. A lot of those are special team shots. So heads up and kudos to him for keeping his team in the game as of now.
Only 11 shots on net for the Panthers. Rodebush has been pretty quiet. No real scoring opportunities for Davenport in this game. Puck is chipped up by Polchuk. Intercepted at the center ice. Here comes Polchuk. Throws a weak shot in. Behind the net with it now is Gessler. Flips it up, long lead pass, and it's sent in a hurry by Chris Eckler. Rakes, first man in on that puck, and here comes Andre Rakes with some speed. He's going to turn it over, and now Cody Poland, centering pass, shot Andre Rakes.
Oh, what a soft call.
Andre Rakes takes his man down. Davenport is going to go to the power play here. Opportunities in front. Where's the puck? Still with it are the Panthers. Here comes a shot. Blocked by the stick of Dobrzanek. Bulldogs are going to head to their first penalty kill tonight. Looks like it's going to be Andre Rakes. And like you said, Chris, bit of a cheesy call there. Good sell job by the Panthers.
Yeah, Frank, I'm not really quite sure what's going on here. They're calling it a slash. If anything, I thought it would be a hook. Soft call nonetheless, and Adrian College are down 5-on-4 here for 2 minutes or less. 10:02 here left in the second period. And on the delayed call, nice save by Rodenbush and a better bailout, I believe, by Gettle there.
Yeah.
Keeping it 2-0 here for the Bulldogs.
But don't look now. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity for Adrian. Here comes Matt Zaremba streaking in. Zaremba is stopped. What a save made by Kaludis. Puck is still loose. Davenport comes away with it. What a save made by goaltender Kaludis. Matt Zaremba is all alone in the crease. Looked like he didn't get a whole lot on that shot though, Chris.
Right, that's a huge save there. Nice play by Anset. Able to get the puck over to Zaremba on the second try. And a semi-breakaway. But the blocker of Kaludis says, no way, Jose. Flips up in the air. He's able to paddle down that to the corner. Puck goes the other way.
Here come the Panthers now. Walsh is going to have his shot off of the stick of Alden and out of play.
Yeah, Frank, pressure by the Davenport Panthers. Definitely backing off from that first period. Adrian College with the momentum the whole way through here.
Here's Gessler with it now. He's going to tee up a shot. Won't make it through. Coming out of the corner with it are the Panthers. Thrown up for Andrew Frank. Back to Gessler. Gessler sends it down low for Poland. Poland for Gessler, and a nice block there from Justin Polishchuk.
Great there. Shot block there by Polishchuk. That will get right in front of McCarthy.
Polishchuk and Johnson do quite a bit of penalty killing for Coach Hodnicki. Gessler still out there, a long shift for him. He's going to set it up. O'Neill and Wenzel, the forwards out there for the Bulldogs, trying to kill this penalty. 37 seconds left. Panthers still without a shot, and there was a centering attempt off the stick of Poland. Panthers still with no shots on this power play. Sakharopoulos couldn't get to a loose puck. Panthers bench is hollering at the defenders to shoot it. Travis White with it now. Centering pass. Chipped out in front. And again, no shot, and it's slapped down the ice by the co-captain Eric Wenzel.
Great penalty kill here by the Bulldogs. Eliminating every shot, passing lane, and opportunity.
Could have a chance here for now. The Panthers, and shot was right on. Austin Rodenbush is going to cover that up. No rebound.
Yeah, Frank Kress, the Rodenbush's jersey there, getting the save. Able to corral the rebound, so no extra shots in front of the net, like I said. Great PK there by the Bulldogs. Able to kill off a great penalty and keep it at 2-0 here. 8 minutes left in the second period.
2-0 Bulldogs. Goals from Gettle and Coburn on 22 shots on net. Here comes Beaudet now. Beaudet across the blue line. Good pass for Dobrzanek, and one not able to handle the hot pass. Logjam in the corner. It's Beaudet battling down low with Blumke. Puck squirts free for Sakharopoulos. Kay's going to lift it back into the corner for Dobrzanek. Beaudet with it now. Flips it back in, and his backhand pass was intercepted. Sakharopoulos smartly plays that puck ahead. Sent in by Bristol. Bulldogs are going to get a change here. Blumke reverses it for Hoffer. His pass is into the skates of Matt Ogden. Across the blue line it goes. Turned over. Matt Ogden's going to take a shot and it's blocked. Lifted high and down the ice. Panthers are going to get a change. Quick outlet pass from goaltender Kaludis. And now here comes Everett Thompson. Thompson with a shot and just getting a blocker on that.
Oh, wow.
Good shot there from Thompson through screen. Rotobush just picked it up at the last second. Zaremba trying to step around Walsh. Back the other way come the Panthers now. Turned over to DeRoshi. And his pass is turned over. Cody Walsh flips it into the left corner. Tarasov loses it in behind the net, thrown out in front. Great stick by Rotobush there to knock away a centering attempt. Net is off, players are hollering. Play's going to continue. Here comes Zaremba, and DeRoshi was about a foot offside to his right.
You know, Frank, not sure if you're noticing what the Panthers are doing here, but they're trying to catch the Bulldogs off guard a lot of times with this pass from behind the net, the Hail Mary, if you will, towards the end of the ice. It's just not working. Along with goaltender Kaludis, he's also trying to make that long shot opposed to breaking it out, and it has not worked here in a period and a half. So I'm wondering if maybe they'll change up that game plan, but nothing getting started from that odd Hail Mary in the second period.
There's a shot and a good save made by the blocking hand of Kaludis. Anstedt coming out of the corner with it. Teddy Anstedt spins and fires for Eric Wenzel. Eric Wenzel taking a few swipes, looking for his first goal of the year. He couldn't connect. Bollinger, outlet pass, is going to elude everybody. Tarasov flips it off the glass, sitting on the blue line, and Bollinger sends it back in deep. Andre Rakis scoops up the puck in the corner. He's just going to flip it out, and now Eric Wenzel is going to be in a battle. Oh, he decides to curl away. Turned over for Tarasov, and his pass was in behind Polschuk.
Prime example, Frank, the goalie Kaludis trying to break it out as a sixth defenseman. I'm just not, or sixth players rather, not really quite sure what that's getting done. And according to the scoreboard, absolutely nothing.
Tarasov flips it in, and the puck rides the red rail along the glass. Sent in deep by Poland. Rotobush fires it around up to the blue line. Here comes Sam Johnson now across the blue line. Sam Johnson still looking for his first college hockey goal. Number of chances he's had this season, and even more posts. Here comes Poland now. Across the blue line is Poland. Takes a shot. Shot pass far everyone. Now there's Dobrzenecki trying to sneak in behind the play. And he was about 3 feet offside. I don't know what Alex Dobrzenecki was thinking there.
Dobrzenecki trying to get right past that. The eyes of Huffer there. Not going to work. One of the better ones in the league, Nick Huff. Calling him offside. Straight call there by the official linesman Huff.
They're not going to fool Nick Huff on too many occasions. No. Crafty play by Dobrzenecki, though, trying to perhaps fool the linesman, catch him napping. And now the puck is sent down the ice. Icing is quickly called. Just under 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. Goals from Nick Gettle and Brad Coburn have given the Bulldogs a 2-0 lead, and we still stand here. 16 shots on net for the Panthers, only 23 for the Bulldogs.
Franco's Gettle gang. Looks like they have vuvuzelas in the stands tonight. Very excited to see such a great turnout by the new project put together by the Bulldogs. Gettle's gang.
Is this World Cup 2010 Africa, or is this Thursday night hockey at the Arrington?
Regardless, it's great action, so you better be watching.
I hope you are. 2-0 Adrian, 3.5 minutes to go in the period. Nice job by McKay to tip a puck into the corner. Clayton Brown throws it around. Sakalaropoulos floats it in. Eludes everybody. Dobrzenecki now jamming away with Mateo. Slips out for Gettle, and he quickly throws it down low. Bulldogs are going to get a change here. Winding up is Everett Thompson. The puck is turned over. Not sure what Davenport's doing here.
Sloppy play, Frank. Absolutely terribly sloppy. Breakout plays by the Panthers.
Finally, they do get it out. Streaking down the right side. Shot on net. Steered aside by Rodebush. Another weak shot doesn't make it to the net. Centering pass into the opposite corner. Stephen Flood has got his, going to have his shot blocked. And there's another save. Oh, puck was loose. And there's a members, that's what we like to call a members call right there. From Austin Rodebush. He gets a quick whistle. The puck was sitting to his left there, uncovered.
Yeah, Frank, for a moment there, I thought it was corralled in there by Rodebush. But just loose there to his right, the referee, having the power of the whistle below, is to his back. So not able to see the loose puck off to the side. Nevertheless, there's a face-off to the right of Gardenhoser. 2:32 left here in the second period.
There's a weak shot along the ice. Steered over the glass by Rodebush on Jordan Simmons. And Jordan Simmons leads this Davenport Panthers club with 12 points, 8 goals. And he's been fairly quiet tonight. Bulldog defenders have done a good job of shutting him down. That was his first shot on net for Jordan Simmons. Native of Brighton, Michigan.
Great area.
Is it?
Not too bad, Frank. Not too bad.
Nicer than Adrian?
You know what? Nothing's better
I
than this
wouldn't
place.
think so. Here come the Bulldogs. It's Matt Zaremba, first man in on the puck. Centering it. Just trying to find DeRoche, and there's a big collision in the corner with
That's
Brad
not a penalty,
Coburn.
is it? That's a nice clean hockey hit there, Frank.
I'm not sure who it is who's down. I tell you, these Davenport jerseys are impossible to look at. Terrible color scheme.
Yeah,
Very
Frank,
hard to see the numbers on these players, and even harder to see the last names.
Our old age is not helping us out with these jerseys.
Yeah, that's
at
probably
all.
not it either.
Great hit there by Coburn. Not one to usually throw the body, but a great hit. Had the Panther down on all fours, if you know what I mean.
Looked like it was Cody Poland. Slow to the bench. After a big collision in the corner, no penalties awarded. Like you said, Chris, good clean hockey hit. Nothing wrong with that.
No. That's just great hockey family fun right there.
Here come the Panthers, and just getting it over the blue line. I tell you, they've had real problems breaking it out. Flipped off the glass. Here comes Thompson now. Thompson's going to leave it for Ogden. Ogden with a shot, and he sails it wide. Nice job to hold the line there by Zach Blumke. Sent down low for Ogden. Ogden curling around in the corner. Centering pass, slapped away by Andre Rakis, and away come the Bulldogs. It's Eric Wenzel. He's got Tarasov going to the net. Wenzel, shot on net, save made by goaltender. Are you kidding me? What a save by Kaludis. Hanstead with it now for Eric Wenzel. His shot, weak attempt, was blocked and up into the air.
And sat there with a nice little healthy hack going for the puck. That didn't, what was that? That was flipped into the rafters there and the air vent. No call, that's odd. And tipped into the bench in the holy jumped it.
Huffers missing a few here. Shot on net and ringing the post there was Jordan Simmons. Looking to crack the goose egg for the Panthers.
The rest must have a hot day. A little loose on those calls there.
Weak shot is sent in, kicked into the corner by Rodebush. Travis White now throws it around. White battling with Sakalaropoulos, and he's taken down.
No way. Come on.
And the Bulldog bench is in disbelief right now.
He's got to be studying acting there in Davenport. What a dive that was on the Panther.
Sakalaropoulos is going to head to the penalty box. And my roommate Nick Sack is not too happy with that, shaking his head on the way to the penalty box. And you know, for a guy who plays a lot of minutes, like Nick Sakalaropoulos. Believe it or not, only 10 penalty minutes on the year. It's pretty good for a defenseman who's right up there playing regular shifts every night. So Nick Sack, a stranger to taking penalties. Just 10 seconds left to go here in the period. Alden is going to slap it into the opposite corner for Nick Gettle. Could have one last chance here for the Panthers. Shot doesn't get through. Clock is killed, and that's going to do it. 40 minutes gone at the Arrington Ice Arena. 2-0 Bulldogs. Panthers will start the third period on the power play.
Yeah, Frank, Davenport's going to, in my opinion, get very lucky on that penalty call. Bit of a bush league call there by Martin, not 100% in agreement. Nevertheless, it's still 2-0 Adrian College. Shots at the end of the period, 25. 20 in favor of Adrian. Kaludis, without a doubt, keeping the Davenport Panthers in the game. Some big saves. On the other side, Rodenbush. Not many shots to start the period, but his shot count, like we said, up to 20. He's been equal to the task on all 20 of those shots, so he's looking to continue this going into the third period.
Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead. Goals from Brad Coburn and Nick Gettle. Rodenbush, has stopped all 20 shots that he's seen tonight. And we're going to send it down to our reporter, Laurel Van Hoff, who's on the Bulldog bench with Terrible Ted Anstad. Laurel?
Hey guys, thanks. I'm here with Terrible Ted Anstad, as you said. Ted, you guys had Phelps for 6 years. Now you have Coach Hodznicki. What's the change like for you guys?
Well, I only had Phelpsy for a year and a half, but they're both great coaches and just a little bit of different styles. Phelpsy's more involved on the bench and making sure you're doing the right thing, where Hodge brings you aside afterwards and just checks in and makes sure you're still positive.
So you guys lost last week. What kind of changes are you making this game to ensure a win?
Well, every day we just got to get better. This game we're working on constantly moving our feet, putting pucks where guys are going to be, and reading the ice a lot more.
Well, great thing. Thanks, Ted. Good luck with the rest of the game. Now back up to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Laurel. There's Ted Anstad, sophomore forward on this Bulldog club. Make sure you stick around, because coming up in just a few minutes, we've got a couple of D1 alumni who have joined us in the broadcast booth. Goaltenders Matt Anderson and Louis Ronier will be stepping into the booth with myself and Chris in just a few minutes, so make sure you stick around. 2-0 Bulldogs after 40 minutes of play.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the Corvetica Zamboni, our second intermission Zamboni rider, Hunter.
What a treater we have up in the broadcast booth. We've got 4 goaltenders. A lot of craziness in one area, that's for sure. Matt Anderson and Louis Ronier, former hockey players with this D1 men's club team here. We were partners for what, 2 years, fellas?
Yeah.
Feels like a long
better part of 2 years, 3 years.
Absolutely.
3 years, varsity groups.
Varsity, well, of course, we had my stint with Black and Varsity, we know that, but members, teammates for 2 years. Boys, you're back this weekend. I guess the first thing I want to ask you guys is, life after hockey, it's a scary thing.
It is.
What's it like? Are you still playing beer leagues? I know you guys, gave up the dream. No Southern Pro Hockey League or, whatever. You going to Europe, nothing like that. You guys decided to hang them up. So, what's life after hockey? Tell us about it.
Well, losing law school at Michigan State, I'm getting my master's, and it's a lot of schoolwork. A lot less fun, I'll tell you that right now. We both play beer league. I play like once every month. Lou plays every week, probably.
Yeah.
Still living the dream, but
You still got it, Lou? You playing every week still?
well, we're actually taking turns playing on the same 2 beer league teams, groups. So we can sub out for each other on certain nights. It's a lot of fun. But hey, we should take this opportunity to wish Jordan Spear a happy birthday in case he's watching at home.
You know what? That had completely eluded my mind. Mick Prez, what are you doing here? We're doing an interview. Come on.
We're mad on our camera angles, Frank.
Yeah, Jordan Spear. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure we know what he's doing tonight.
Sure, we know he's watching.
Couple cups of coffee for the boys.
He's probably drinking lots of coffee tonight. Happy birthday, Jordan Spear.
23, right?
23 years
Yep.
old. That's right. Yeah,
Yep.
he's a 91. He came here a little bit early. After that.
Well, boys, it's 4 years, Adrian College, a lot of fun. Gotta give me your favorite memory with the boys who are just here at Adrian.
And keep in mind, this is a PG-13 broadcast.
Oh, PG-13?
Yeah.
All right. Winning the league here? Is that? Groups, you were a part of that.
Time?
Well, here, home. This was your freshman year.
My freshman year.
Yep.
That was a good night. Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep.
It was a great time.
Yeah. That was against this Davenport hockey club, wasn't it?
Oakland.
Was it against Oakland?
Oakland.
The second time was Davenport,
Second
right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good night. What about you? What comes to mind for you, Matt?
I would probably say, the times you got to hang out with the boys, my favorite would be road trips with youth groups. We shared a room. We had a lot of good stories, a lot of good times.
We did, yeah.
And Krupe's freshman year, our sophomore year, that was a great season. And Krupe needed to learn the rules of the road a little bit. And I believe we were at Liberty. Was it Liberty? And Krupe decided to turn on basketball when there were hockey highlights on. And that's a big no-no.
It's probably the Raptors, man. Give you a break. Come on.
But I would say
7-1 right now, best record in the NBA.
I would say
Get your own bed.
Yeah, I would say me and Lou are good roommates. We gave you your own bed, Just
That was the best part. Let me tell you, Chris. The best part about rooming with these two guys.
Yeah.
I said I got my own bed. They're such good friends. They wanted to sleep together.
Well, you know what, Frank?
Perfect.
That's like one for the boys.
yeah.
Weird goalie reason.
Yeah.
It happens.
All right. Now I want to know here a specific memory. Is there something that you guys can recall? Maybe a funny bounce on the ice or a funny moment in the game, something that sticks out, maybe that happened to you.
Funny or serious?
Let's go with one of both.
All right.
Hear funny from both of you and then
So
serious from both.
I would say my most embarrassing moment on the ice was junior year against Mercyhurst. There was a puck coming in from about the red line on a dump in. Went to cover it and it went right under my glove and right through my 5-hole.
I think I remember that.
And that was for them to go up 3-2 in the second period,
Yeah.
and that was it's kind of an embarrassing moment. Like how did I let that one in? What about you, Lou?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is something that happened last year when Rakes gave himself a concussion in pregame warm-up, playing keep up,
Yeah,
headbutting a soccer ball.
that's right. Yeah. Speaking of, yeah, you're good. The green light, you're good. Yeah. Speaking of sewer ball, I got word that Eric Wenzel won his first game of sewer ball,
Wow.
and that's a huge moment. I saw him as I was coming in. He said, I won my first game. It only took me 4 years. Hansel's hands. He's got feet too, I guess.
That it actually doesn't surprise me with Wenzel because his hands are like feet, So it would be easier for him to keep the ball up, I never really thought about that, and now it makes sense. Why doesn't Wenzel win every game?
I don't know, Eric Wenzel. It's what can you say about the captain, the co-captain of this Bulldog club? When you guys come to the Arrington here, you're watching your former hockey team play. It's got a bit of a different look from last year. The biggest thing is that the head coach, Dan Phelps, he's since moved on. 10 seniors graduated last year, lots of new looks. what similarities and differences do you see when you come watch your former team play on the ice?
I would say that the biggest similarity is we still play a hard-nosed game. You know, we still check 2 guys in hard. You know, play bulldog hockey. Really, we still do that. I like the line combinations he's got going. I like O'Neill, Wenzel, and Anstedt. That line's really good. That's a little different from
That was
last
a new
year.
line he put together just tonight. Actually, he'd had them split up for a while. He's got them back together tonight. So
Yeah,
good to
and
see
then
that.
and then I would say I like how he's evenly spreading the lines too. You know, see that 4th line out there 3-4 times during the period, even though it's tight. Keep the first liners and second liners fresh. It's a good, it's a good mix. He's been doing a good job.
What about you, Lou? What do you see?
Well, you know, Kroup's side, biggest thing I think I've noticed with the boys this year, they look like they're having a lot of fun out there. They look like, they're playing kind of like they do in the during the week in practice. They're having fun with the game, and it looks, we've still got that hard-nosed look to the team. We're hitting, we're looking good, and I'd have to say the same. I think that O'Neill up in the front there, I think he looks really good, and I'm also pretty happy watching Rotobush here wearing my old number.
That's right. Yeah,
Yep.
he's playing well, and I'm actually wearing your old number this year. I haven't worn it yet.
Even a bigger honor.
I haven't worn it yet, but I do have 30 on the back of my jersey, which we still have not seen. It's somewhere in the storage room, but word on the block is that it's 30. We don't quite know though.
Frank, I gotta ask you here, boys. Hockey guys are known to be a bit of characters, so in your 4 years here, Louis, start us off. Besides Andy and besides Louis here, your biggest character you've played with here at Adrian College?
So somebody not amongst the 4 of us here?
No.
Can't be. All right,
Yeah,
all right.
Outside the
4
four.
years of spent here. Who's the biggest character?
I think I've got to mention Matthew Zaremba. I don't think there's anyone else like him
Right.
I've ever met in the world.
Right.
I know his mom's watching at home too, and it's also her birthday, so say happy birthday to
Is it?
Sam's.
Happy birthday, Tams.
On Z Farms or what?
Zaremba
You,
Equipment and Equipment.
You'll never meet another Matt Zaremba.
Oh, great family.
Oh, that's a tough one. There's a lot of characters on our team. There, I mean, I could say,
You could throw Alex Norman out there.
yeah.
Mitchell.
Kevin Sunday. Ooh,
Sunday,
Mitchell.
Mitchell's a good one.
Mitchell.
Shit.
I'll give Mitchell honorable mention. Justin
okay.
Mitchell. I know you're not watching at home,
No, he's too-
but I would say the biggest character would be Paul Conti.
Yeah. Paulie.
You got it, Kroops. You were his roommate last year.
That would be
that
my
kid.
answer.
That kid is.
You guys called your house Little, right?
Little Italy was the name of our house. Yeah, Paul Conte. We actually have a picture of his face, a silhouette of his face that he drew, hanging in the D1 house right now.
As it should be.
As it should be. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but
No.
it's gonna bring a tear to your eye when you walk into the house and see
Yeah,
this.
I would probably say Paulie, man. That kid always knew how to have a good time and make someone laugh, even in the most serious times.
Yeah.
Just he'd make me crack up, man. Paul, yeah.
Absolutely, Paul Conte. Well, we miss all you guys.
Miss you
it's
too,
not quite
Kroops.
the same.
No.
I mean, we love our freshman class, but I mean, we did lose 10 of you guys last year. Was it 10?
10.
It was 10, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big chunk. We spent, 3 years together for guys like myself who are seniors now. A lot of time we spent at this rink and around campus Adrian College. So it's great to have you guys coming back for the weekend, I hope, or just for a few nights.
For tonight, we got stuff we got to do tomorrow.
You guys are busy guys
Yeah.
now, college graduates. Yeah, Matt Anderson
Yeah.
and Louis Renier, former goaltenders with the D1 men's club team. We're 3 minutes away from dropping the puck for the third period of play. 2-0 Bulldogs. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Betcha.
Unreal.
defense, here comes the Bulldogs!
Hockey fans, welcome back to Thursday night hockey at the Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs lead 2-0 after 40 minutes of play. Goals from Nick Gettle and Brad Coburn. And that's where we sit. 25 shots on net for the Bulldogs. Goaltender Matt Kalutis, he's played pretty good, stopping 23 of 25 he's faced. At the other end of the crease, Austin Rotobush, the freshman, hasn't had to make a whole ton of big saves, but he's stopped all 20 that he's seen, Chris.
Absolutely, Frank. To keep that score in favor of you, your goalie needs to make key saves, and that's what it has been tonight for Gartenhoser. He's been making the key saves, keeping the Bulldogs in the game. As you said, 20 of 20 here on the night. Let's see if he can keep that trend going for 20 more minutes of regulation.
The Bulldogs are shorthanded to begin the period. It's Andre Rakes in the bench for slashing. Another minute and 20 seconds on his penalty. Davenport is 0 for 2 on the power play this evening. They've had a lot of trouble setting up in both of those power plays, including this one. Dumping it in is Hoffer. Not able to handle the pass through the skates was Tyler Plogue. Dangerous pass up by Kalutis. Eludes everybody. Slapped away quickly by Nick Gettle. Holding the line, though, is Cody Poland. Poland reverses it. He was trying to leave it for Chris Eckler. Up for defenseman Hoffer. One-time shot, and that gets through and kicked aside from Rotobush.
Nice save there by Rodenbush, able to get the stick down 5-hole, directed to the corner.
Chance here now, a shot and a good block off the skate of Polshchuk. Polshchuk getting some praise from the bench after that big block in the slot. And the pass down low sent from Hoffer, hopped over the skate of Eckler. Eckler now walking through the slot, leaves it for Hoffer. Some poor passing here by the Panthers. Now a high stick is going to bring play to a halt.
Adrian College here, 1 tick, if you will, here, left on the power play for Davenport. Going to kill this one off. Another great kill, transitioning from second to third period. Adrian College has got 18 minutes and 21 seconds here at play to keep this lead and make sure Davenport does get the win. Only 6-3, not much game time compared to Adrian College's 17 games played. So definitely the edge, as the boys have a little more chemistry than the Panthers and need to close this out for another big divisional win.
Bulldogs are undefeated at home, Chris. They only lost 2 games out of the 17 they've played. They both came on the road, one to Oakland and one to Dearborn. One of those games was in overtime. A veteran squad here, this Bulldog team is up against a Panthers club, like you said, has only played 8 games on the year. And they're going to have to dig deep if they want to get themselves into this game.
Absolutely, Frank. This release was a team vote on a couple different issues, and one of them was Adrian College for this team is their favorite home rink. So good to see the boys love playing at home and love playing here at home in the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena.
I tell you, I love what else the Bulldogs do great at home, and that's block shots. There was another huge one by the co-captain Adam Bristol in the slot on Chris Ballatore. Huge block. Number of big blocks to start this third period. Big one from Polshchuk on the power play, and then there's Adam Bristol getting down and dirty for his hockey club.
Absolutely, Frank. Adrian has only had a couple penalty kills here, and they've both been big kills due to the fact they're blocking shots, not afraid to sacrifice the body for goaltender Rodenbush and any one of their teammates here.
That's Remben to take the draw for Adrian. He wins it. Adam Bristol throws it into the opposite corner. Hoffer picks it up. He's checked hard by Coburn. Bristol with a lead pass up for Zaremba. Here comes Zaremba across the blue line, drops it off for Hiroshi. Hiroshi cutting into the net, leaves it for Zaremba, throwing it out in front Coburn took a few whacks at it, couldn't connect. Nick Sack has his shot blocked. Zaremba floats one in, and that was tipped just wide of the net by Brad Coburn.
Great tip there by Coburn. Puck able to go to the corner, but great attempt there on net.
This Bulldogs top line is buzzing. Brad Coburn, his tip goes just wide. He's got 25 goals on the season, second to nobody in the country. He had a big one earlier in this game. It was the second goal. Here comes Coburn. He's got it back now on his stick. Flips it for Sakalaropoulos. Sack turns it over. Could have a chance here. Good diving play by Adam Bristol to slide into the slot and take away any opportunity there. It was number 12, Matt Ogden.
Big giveaway in the slot there for the Bulldogs, but the diving Bristol able to eliminate the scoring chance, save a shot on net for Rodenbush, and keep this game 2-0.
16:15 left to go in the first period. Eric Alden's pass sent into the Panther zone, and now they'll break it out.
Davenport still not going to the defenseman or logical breakout. Goaltender and defenseman still making that Hail Mary pass to the neutral zone. We're going to see if that slows down or even ends as this third period winds down.
Long lead pass for Matt O'Neill. Here comes O'Neill across the line, trying to go through his feet. It was Matt O'Neill. I think Matt O'Neill would have been better off shooting that puck. Trying to make something happen. Alden reverses it for Gettle. Intercepted in behind the net. Gettle takes down his man. O'Neill chips it up. Battling for it was Plague. Thrown back in by the Panthers. And they'll get a change.
Bulldogs are 3 noticeable sloppy plays in their D zone. They're going to have to tighten that up. 2-goal lead in hockey, the worst to keep.
Nice pass by Matt O'Neill to Ted Anstead, who sends him in.
Nice save.
Good save. And there's O'Neill. Had some words for the Panther bench on the way off. Great pass by Matt O'Neill, though. And out flying on the wing is Simmons. He stops up. Checked nicely by Tarasov. Flipped up for Johnson, too far ahead of him. Alden now sends it up. Puck is turned over to the Panthers. Valovich is just going to send it right back to them.
Davenport unable to get anything going here outside their zone. Anything they're trying to get in the neutral zone or a little deeper in Adrian College's zone, able to stuff right back down their throat by the defending Adrian College Bulldogs.
Cross-ice pass for Simmons. The Panthers are really trying to feed him the puck. Their leading goal scorer's only got 2 shots on net tonight. 8 goals on the season for Simmons. Heck of a job by the Bulldogs defense thus far tonight in shutting him down.
Here we go again.
Cody Walsh flips it down the ice. Andre Rakes being chased hard by Simmons. And they both take a spill into the backboard. McCarthy's going to dump it in. Bulldogs will get a change. Rakes' pass is intercepted by Mumford. Chance here for the Panthers. Shot on net is blocked by Rakes.
12th block shot there by the Bulldogs as Rakes able to get one knee down and deflect it wide.
Kowarzenecki loses the handle on the way to the net. Bodette picks up the loose puck, curls around the net. Slap shot Tarasov, it's blocked in front. Tarasov again taking a whack on it. Ends up in the corner.
Nice shot idea there by Tarasov. Right at the top of the circles, nice and low, but blocked by Davenport defender. Once again, block shots have been the key to this hockey game.
There's a weak shot floated in by Sakalaropoulos. Easily scooped up by the glove of Kaludis. Shots 29-21 for the Bulldogs. Despite being outplayed for most of this game, Chris, the Panthers are still in this game.
Yeah, without an outbreak. There's 13 minutes and change left here in this third period. Score, I say this loosely, but it's only 2-0. One bad bounce here for the Bulldogs, and it's a 1-goal game. So 2 shots away are the Davenport Panthers to tying this game up. Adrian College is going to have to stay tight here in their defensive zone. Lapsed a bit early on, but have definitely progressed to tighten it up here as the period goes on.
Bulldogs could have easily had 5 on the board. Remember, a number of posts have been hit in this game. Bobby Bodette, Adam Bristol, and I believe Alex Kowarzenecki may have had the third one.
I think we're at 9 posts hit by both teams tonight, Frank.
So some puck luck going on either way, and there's a tip in front that's sent wide by McCarthy.
Way to get paddled down, blocker out there for Rodenbush. Able to get in the way of the Panthers' stick there and eliminate a scoring chance. Once again, not a shot, but a very smart play by the goaltender Rodenbush.
Panthers have to clear. They're offside, and now looks like a high stick is going to bring play to a halt.
Frank once again mentioned in the interview, very happy birthday goes out to Mrs. Aremba and the one and only Jordan Spear.
Absolutely. We know you guys are watching. Well, we know Mrs. Zaremba is watching, otherwise known as Tammy or Tams.
Spearsy tends to watch a lot of the games. So
he does.
If he's watching, happy birthday to the one and only number 14, Jordan Spear.
Absolutely. Happy birthday to our Bulldog families. Hopefully Adrian can pull out a win for the birthday boys and girls. Just over 12 minutes to go. Kettle's going to lift a backhand in. It's corralled by Blumke. Blumke goes to his D partner. It's sent up off the skate and then off of the head of number 22 Everett Thompson and out of play.
Davenport Panthers in the past have tended to get a little chippier, a little rougher as the game goes on here. Knocking on wood, it's been pretty calm. Both teams have had a couple extra hims and haws there after the whistles, but nothing gotten out of hand. Referee's been doing a good job keeping it in line. With 12 and change left here in the third, we'll see if the tempo picks up.
And there's a shot, point blank save made by Rodenbush on Cody Poland. Big turnover from the Bulldogs. Rodenbush was there to bail his mates out. Wenzel now can't handle a pass, and he collides hard with Blumke at center ice. Coming away with it is Wenzel. He's going to flip a backhand in. Kevin Noble around the net with it. The lead pass, and here come the Panthers. Chris Eckler across the blue line. Eckler throws it in on net. Nice job by Sakleropoulos to clean up that shot. Shot thrown in by Walsh. Again, it's blocked, and another shot is sent wide. And Bulldogs continuing to block shots. That's the story of tonight's game, Chris.
That's a hold. Are you kidding me?
Eric Wenzel taken down, no call. A weak shot from a wide angle, throwing in, and Rodenbush nabs that out of the air with the catching hand.
Frank, that's ridiculous. Eric Wenzel trying to get the puck out. Gets it to Matthew O'Neill at the blue line, back to Wenzel, and he's being held all the way up the ice. Unable to get it out. That's a textbook holding call missed by the referees, and an almost scoring chance there for the Davenport Panthers. Face off to the right of Rodenbush.
Face off won by the Panthers. Chipping away at it was Balovich, not able to clear it out, and it's off a skate into the Bulldog bench.
Jeremy Cross has been a puck magnet this weekend in practice. Captain Bristol took a shot. They hit off the post and gave Crosser a nice little black eye and a couple stitches right there in the Harry Potter between the eye spot there. And now another puck to the bench for him. You better watch out.
A couple big saves there made by Rodenbush in tight. Bulldogs come away now. It's Polschuk. He's got Johnson going to the net. Polschuk throws it on net. Good save made by goaltender Kaludis. No rebound available. Getting back to the Bristol Cross incident.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen some bonehead plays in my day, Chris, but that's going to be right up there with things that you've seen in practice. Not sure what Adam Bristol was thinking. Jeremy Cross cleaning some pucks out of the back of the net. Of course, he's in coaching gear. He's got no equipment or anything on, and Bristol's got his head down, trying to pick cherries, I guess, and he floats what looked to be like a half. It was like a half wrist shot, sort of snapshot. It wasn't much of a shot, and it Crosser saw it and he got his glove up on it.
It was in a blocker, he told me.
Well, he was wearing his player gloves.
Right, he acted like it was a blocker, he said.
And he deflected it into himself. It was going to hit him anyways.
Oh my.
Needless to say, we'll see Adam Bristol in court for that one.
Absolutely. You know what? That jogs my memory, Frank. Was not to name names, but I believe there was a coach on the coaching staff last year that was on the end of a flying stick in practice. You were not on the team, but I remember hearing about one of the coaches maybe.
No, you're thinking of last year. It was Dan Phelps who, I believe, he whipped his stick. He threw his stick and it almost hit Matt O'Neill.
Oh yeah.
That is what you're thinking of. And again, there's another shot thrown in. Heads up, Jeremy Cross.
Oh, jumping.
That's what it was. Phelpsy was having a day. Something was bothering him. He lost it. Absolutely lost it. And I don't think he meant to throw his stick at O'Neill, but he kind of just spun around and whipped it. And O'Neill had to play dodgeball and get out of the way of it.
They say if you can dodge a stick, you can block a shot, I think. I don't know. Icing call there on the Bulldogs. Let's get back to this game.
Yeah, we sure are. We are at exactly at the 10-minute mark here in the third period. We got a hockey game on our hands. 2-0 Bulldogs. Out shooting the Panthers by 7. Sremben to take the draw, and he easily wins it for Coburn. Sremben playing on the Coburn line here with Justin Fisher out due to concussion. And they've had lots of opportunity this line tonight. Behind the net with it is Tyler Plogue. He's checked hard by Zaremba, who picks it up. Zaremba for Sakharopoulos. He floats it down for Coburn. Picked up by DeRoshi. Sends it for Coburn. Good cycle here. DeRoshi's going to throw it out in front. Matt Zaremba was tied up in the crease, taken down, no call. Bristol goes cross ice for Sakharopoulos. He tees up a shot just wide. Panthers in some trouble here. Not able to get it out. Another shot is sent in, a vicious shot by Adam Bristol. And again, that's blocked.
Oh, what is that? That's Frumby. No call. Ridiculous.
Coburn looking to hit a streaking Zaremba. Physicality picking up here at the Arrington. Possible 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Panthers. Streaking in is Eckler. Dexter takes a shot, and another great block is made. Puck is still loose. Puck comes out. Shot is on. Blocked in front, thrown out by Adam Bristol. Are you kidding me?
That might have been the hardest thing I've ever seen happen in a hockey game, Frank. Oh, holy. What just happened?
Are you kidding me, Adam Bristol? What a save.
Oh, guys, if you had to grab your coffee there, let's set the scene. Total cluster in front of the net. 8 of the 10 guys down in front. Davenport defender Stephen Flood had his helmet off. No whistle blown, and a clap bomb from, I believe that's Everett Thompson.
It was Everett Thompson. He's got a heavy shot, too.
Was gloved away, top shelf by defenseman Bristol. Palm out, throws it away like he just caught a fly. I don't know. That's craziest thing I've seen happen here in a while.
And our Adrian College Television tech guy, G, was up here laughing. He loved that. Are you kidding me?
Oh, boy.
How about that?
They don't make them like that anymore, Frank.
Probably the best save of the night, regardless of position, from the Adrian College players.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Gotta love it. Farm boy, I'm sure.
Oh, the goose egg is kept intact.
That would have been an interesting conversation if that would have went in. The play should have been halted with a player's helmet off, but nevertheless, 2-0 Adrian.
Now we've got a 2-on-1 for the Bulldogs. Anstedt, he's got Wenzel going to the net, and Anstedt rips a shot high and wide. Matt O'Neill now picks up a loose puck. Flips it for Gettle. He's going to send it in deep. Eric Wenzel, first man in on the puck. Kaluta's coming out to play it. Wenzel hacked away at him. Not able to get a touch on it.
This Kalutis guy, he's ridiculous. He's coming out like a madman to play the puck. Slashes Wenzel and gets away with it. This guy's got to be stopped.
No, I tell you, Wenzel's been taking some abuse tonight. That's the third time the Davenport Panthers must have a target on this guy's back because Wenzel's been getting pushed around tonight. No call. You don't want to see that.
Frank has a goal. I love when he gets feisty, but that's just ridiculous. That's stupid.
Could have a possible makeup call coming here now.
Yeah, that's what that is. Pretty soft call there. Definitely a makeup call. in favor of Kaludis, slashing deliberately Wenzel.
Head in the box is Cody Poland, and he's going to serve 2 minutes or less for holding the stick.
Yeah, Frank, that's what we like to call here in the hockey industry a makeup call.
So the Bulldogs will head to their feet. Tarasov for Rakis. Darren Tarasov sends it down low for Bill Brzezinski. Excuse me, for DeRoshi. His shot is blocked. DeRoshi back with it now. Walking in, sends it down low. Couldn't get a pass through.
Great stick for these Davenport Panthers, able to block these passing lanes for the Bulldogs, unable to get anything going down low.
The Panthers are almost away 2-on-1. Good job by DeRoshi to tie up possible opportunity there. 1:05 left here in the power play. Coburn taking his time, floats a wrist shot in, and I think that grazed the post as well.
Frank, he's just so smooth and calm with the puck and then lets a rip go. Great play in there by Coburn.
Rakis and Tarasov still out there for the Bulldogs. They've got a combined 10 goals between them. Can definitely score. Down low with it now. Curling around is Dobrzanicki. Just holding it in was Rakis. He floats it for Tarasov and keeps the cycle going. 30 seconds left to go in the Bulldog power play. Dobrzanicki now for Rakis. Rakis tees up a drive, and it's in front, jamming away at it. Still loose. Covered up by Kaludis.
A lot of scrum in there, slashing going on in front of the Adrian College. Not able to bury the puck there on Kaludis, able to keep it out of the net. 31 saves on 33 shots here. And Frank, looking at the stats, we have 20 seconds left in this Adrian College power play, but they're by far the best team here in the GLCHL with a 36 power play percentage rather, and the next closest team is 26% of the time. So if all you fans out there aren't the sharpest with your stats, 36% is a heck of a power play percentage.
That sure is. They're not going to convert on this power play as Poulin returns to the ice. Thrown out in front, dangerous play. Had to be cleared away quickly by the Panthers.
Davenport with some questionable plays down low, clearing out the puck. Surprising it hasn't hurt him yet. Don't be surprised if it does.
Dobrzanicki floats the shot in, blocker to side. McKay sends it for Alden. Down low for Bodette. Bodette loses the handle on it, and away come the Panthers. Here comes Mason Bollinger. Wow. He's sent down to the ice. All 6'8" of him. Big trees do fall hard sometimes, and that was one right there.
That's a huge hit by Alden. Way to get the boys on their feet. Just under 5 minutes, 2-0. That's a spark these Bulldogs needed.
Bodette for O'Neill. He tried to step around a defender. It was Clayton Brown. Here come the Panthers now. Puck is turned over. Dobrzanicki is going to take his time here. A long lead pass for O'Neill is in behind him. Bulldogs will get a change.
Adrian College struggling getting over that neutral zone area. Got to get a little tighter.
4 minutes to go here in the third period. Still 2-0 Adrian. Shot is sent in. Another good save made by Rodebush.
Emily Michelin paddle down style there in front of the net is Rodenbush.
Well, not quite. No one pulls a paddle down save like Emily Michelin, that's for sure. 35 shots on net for the Bulldogs, 27 for Davenport. Rodebush has had to make a number of big saves in this third period, Chris. Fairly quiet in the first two periods, but he's really come to play in the final 20 here. The freshman putting his unbeaten regulation record on the line here. And he's 3 minutes and 40 seconds away from doing so.
Yeah, Frank, he's looked real solid throughout the game, really. Not many shots, as we were saying. I believe it was only 20 through the first two, averaging 10 shots a period. But this third period, it's really been right on track, actually, with only 7 shots so far. However, these 7 shots have been a little bigger than the past 20, so with a score 2-0, they're all just as big as the next one. But great performance so far from the freshman Rodenbush.
There's another blocked shot in front from Sakharopoulos. He's got to have 4 or 5 alone tonight. Great job by the Bulldog defenders, getting their bodies in the way of everything getting thrown out of them.
Adrian College are struggling to get out of the blue. Coach Nicky is going to do a wholesale change to get some fresh legs out there to try to get this puck down. You can't be having turnovers at your own blue or the defensive part of the neutral zone, or you're going to have some bad turnovers coming the other way as the time ticks down, and this game is so close.
Tarasov almost loses the handle on it. Chris Ecker would have been sprung in all alone. Tarasov now battling with Ecker. Able to hold the line of the Panthers. Shot is thrown in, floated wide. Wraparound attempt goes off the post. Good attempt there from Chris Eckler. Puck is turned over. Here comes Balovich. He'll flip it in. Sam Johnson giving chase.
Smart play by Balovich, clearing the red and shooting it down the ice, able to get Davenport to chase it, and the Bulldogs set up defensively.
Panthers are really going to have to start to press the issue here if they want to get 2 goals in the last 2.5 minutes. Andre Vegas reverses it hard for Tarasov. Again, not able to clear it out as Tarasov, and here comes Ballatori now. Centering pass. That gets through everyone. Stephen Flood with it now, throws it in on net. Corralled by Matt Ogden. Ogden back with it now, walking through the center of the ice. Ogden floats a shot in, and a good save made by Rodenbush, the 31st on the night for him.
Great save by Rodenbush there. 11 shots in the third, 11 saves as of the 18-minute mark here. 17 and change, if you will. 2:05 left here in the second period. Adrian College in a small gap, but in favor of the shots, 35-31 against the Panthers of Davenport.
Timeout, Davenport University.
And head coach Phil Sweeney of the Davenport Panthers is going to elect to use his timeout here with 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Been a quiet night for Jordan Simmons, Davenport's leading scorer. He came into tonight, 12 points in 9 games. Cody Poland, 11 points in 9 games. And the Bulldogs have done a good job shutting them down tonight, Chris. And blocking shots, that really has been the story of this evening's contest. And of course, some big saves in the crease from the rookie Rodenbush. He'll surely have to make a few more in the dying minutes of this game.
Yeah, Frank Gardenholzer's been real solid in net there. With 2:05 left in the third, everything's going to be thrown at the net, and he's going to have to be equal to the task here. It doesn't matter what you did for the first 58. You can't hold it together here in the final 2. So let's see what the Bulldogs come out with here. Fresh off this timeout. Looks like Coach Sweeney is going to pull the goalie here with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left.
So net is empty for the Panthers, 6-on-5. Zaremba to take the draw, and again he cleanly wins it. Good night in the face-off circle for Zaremba. Eric Alden in the corner. He's going to backhand it out, and skipping over the stick of Cody Walsh was the clearing attempt. Cody Walsh sends it up. Puck is flipped around Hiroshi and sent in deep. Eric Alden is going to take his time. He's going to go for the net. Eric Alden rings it off the score clock at center ice. A little too much mustard on the Eric Alden attempt.
Yeah, Frank, need a little bit of catch up on that one. Eric Alden is not the number 1 fan of Coach Nicky right now. Not a very smart play with that. Needs to go high off the glass or passed up. Face off in the Adrian zone here. Not a good time to take that.
Panthers will have to retreat. We are down to the final minute of play.
1 minute remaining.
2-0 Adrian. Clinging to this lead, it's Cody Poland throwing one in front.
Oh,
and
my.
Cody Poland from the corner finds the back of the net. Squeaking through the legs of Rodebush. And don't hold your breath, because with 54 seconds left, the lead has now been cut to 1. It's crunch time here at the Arrington.
Well, Frank, I think Rodenbush is going to want to have this one back. The streaking Panther coming out the left side here. A measly throw at the net, and I believe he was a little loose on hugging the post, and it got right between that right pad and blocker. 50 seconds left, 2-1 Adrian. This is going to be an interesting final minute of play.
Well, put the coffee back on. There's 40 seconds left in this one. Bulldogs are going to cling to this 1-0 lead. Logjam in the corner, slapping away at it. Dobrzenecki not able to clear it. And now he does. Cody Walsh is going to have to move it up ice quickly. 30 seconds remain. His pass is in behind Taylor Plog. Forechecked hard by Bobby Bodette.
Great job by Bodette, keeping on the Panthers, not letting them start anything good.
Here's Everett Thompson now. He quickly dumps it in. Stopped in behind the net by Rodebush. He'll ring it around the boards, not enough to get out. 11 seconds remaining. It's Sakleropoulos. Can he get it on the backhand? Bobby Bodette is going to help him clear the zone. Take the coffee off the pot.
Oh, Frank, 3 seconds. That's an icing
He
call.
got an icing call.
Oh, boy. Put it right back on.
Holy jump and put the coffee right back on. Are you kidding me? Questionable icing call there. Chris, what do you think?
I think it was a good call, Frank. I'm usually not a fan of those, but 3 seconds left.
In to take the draw here is going to be Dobrzenecki, and he wins it. 1 second remaining, and that is going to do it at the Arrington.
Well, Frank, that's a heck of a win here by the Bulldogs. Good showing by both goaltenders. Davenport came to play today. A little, you know what, Frank? They ask why I have gray hairs, and this is why. 50 seconds left. Adrian College with a bit of a mind lapse. Lets a goal in here, but they're able to come right back, lock the door down. 2-1 win here by the Bulldogs.
And more importantly, the Vuvuzelas are out in front here.
As they should be.
The horns are going. Bulldogs win by a final of 2-1, and they extend their unbeaten streak at the Arrington this season to 13 games. Can't beat them at home. They are tough. They improve their record to 16-2 on the year. 2 on the final. Bulldogs getting goals from Brad Coburn, his league-leading 25th of the season, and a goal from Nick Gettle. So the defense continuing to chip in with goals for this Bulldog club.
Yeah, Frank, the win decision is going to go to the freshman from Ohio, Austin Rodenbush. He's going to improve that record to 9-0-1. And the loss is going to go to Matt Clotis, 4-2 record here for the Panthers rather. Great game by everybody, but especially for the Bulldogs hanging in there and defeating Phil Sweeney and the Panthers of Davenport.
Bulldogs salute the crowd and they'll skate off. Victorious. And that's the only game of the weekend for Adrian. They'll be back in action on November 22nd at Eastern Michigan. And then on November 25th, Davenport will be right back here on a Tuesday night, and I believe we will be doing that game on ACTV as well.
What day is that, Frank?
That's November 25th. It's a Tuesday. We're going to try to get out here and schedule that game.
I'd love to do it.
Well, let's make it happen then, Chris. No one likes it more when we can get ourselves together behind the mic. And we're going to send it down to Laurel Van Hoff now, who's on the Bulldog bench, with one of our Adrian goal scorers, Brad Coburn. Laurel, what have you got for us?
Hey guys, I'm here with Brad Coburn. Hey, you're leading the ACHA in points right now. How's that feel for your first freshman season?
It feels pretty good. It's nice to get into the league, get known around the league. It's good for the team. I'll get some wins for the team, and I'll get 2 points and go on from there.
So you had one goal tonight. You guys won tonight. What's the energy going to be like in the locker room?
It's going to be pretty positive. We didn't play our best game, but we got the win. against a pretty good team, and it's only the game of the weekend, so we'll go from here.
A great win. What are you looking forward to the rest of the season?
Looking forward to hopefully going deep in the playoffs, getting the Nationals, and having a good time the rest of the season.
Great. Good luck for the rest of your season. Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Laurel. There's Brad Coburn, who's having himself one heck of a season. 38 points in 18 games played. He's not a bad player.
No,
Certainly
he's
not a bad
okay.
player. Yeah, he's okay. Bulldogs win by a final score of 2-1. Austin Rodebush has his shutout cracked, but nonetheless, he played real well tonight. Chris, 3 stars. I think we're going to give our third one out. I'm going to give the third one out to my roommate, Nick Sakleropoulos. He was a meat and potatoes kind of guy tonight. Workman, blocking a lot of shots, clearing pucks. He had a great game for the Bulldogs. Second star, I think it's fair we give it to Austin Rodebush.
Yeah,
Number of big saves made in the third period.
absolutely.
And first star will go to the man we just interviewed, Brad Coburn, who once again was buzzing, creating opportunities. And he had a goal in tonight's game.
Yeah, Franco, I agree with all 3 of those stars. I'm going to give an honorable mention to the goaltender for Davenport, Matt Kaludis. He's going to pick up his third loss of the season. So he's .500 there, 3-3. But I think his performance kept these Davenport Panthers in, especially getting rattled there by a streaking Coburn there on that beautiful 2-save play. He was able to get his head right back around this game and able to play fairly well, if I do say so myself,
You may say so yourself.
with 31 saves on 33 shots.
Well, that's going to do it for all the action tonight. Bulldogs win by a final score of 2-1. We'd like to remind you to tune in Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock as our football team looks to capture the MIAA championship. They'll head to Tryon, and with an outright win, they will capture the MIAA
Is that
championship.
back-to-back for them?
No,
Or-
that would be the first time since '99 that
Really?
they do it.
Okay. I
Yes,
thought
they
they won
they
something.
shared it. They shared the MIAA championship in
Oh, that's-
2012.
that's a
So
bunch
they'll be
of-
looking to capture that and head on to the NCAA playoffs. And we'd also like to remind you to tune into Hip Check Hockey Talk, the self-proclaimed #1 radio show in all of the land on 107.9 WVAC
that.
radio. Our camera girl Laura is shaking her head. She wants us to wrap this up, and I think we will. For everyone here at ACTV.
She's laughing at your show.
She's laughing
is
at
what
my
she's
show.
doing.
Yeah, I don't know what she's laughing at. For everyone here at Adrian College Television, Laura Shrub, Laurel Van Hoff, Nick Perez, the workers that we had helping us out today. Most importantly, Chris Shornack and Frank Krupe. Thanks for tuning in. Bulldogs win by a score of 2-1, and you can take the coffee off the pot. Good night, hockey fans.
You betcha.